Friends, the thoughts that are going on in our mind, is these thoughts, especially the negative thoughts, are sent to us by somebody, or do we ourselves create it? I am just going to talk my personal experiences on this topic today with you. I also request you to share your opinions below this video with me. So friends, I just want to make a complaint to you of my mind. My mind in some days, especially after a week or 3 days or 4 days, what happens to my mind that there is a lot of very vigorous negative thoughts revolves around my head, in my mind. And does these thoughts are sent by some person? When these thoughts are running around my head, I never be able to realize that somebody is sending it, or I am creating it on my own. The second realization is very conspicuous at that time, that this is running in my mind on my own. Both the situations may happen according to me. For this, we have to look back to our past days, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week. What happens during that day? Is we are in a conflict with someone? If we are in conflict with someone, maybe that person has created a negative thought process about us. Maybe he or she has created it 2 days or 3 days back, but it is reaching us now. Maybe he or she has created it just right now, and so that it is traveling to us and reaching to us instantaneously. Maybe both of these cases may not happen, but our mind is replaying the same scene again and again in our head. And during that mental concoctions, all this negativity is coming out. So this negativity, most of the people, what they do, they are not able to handle this negativity when it comes to them. They distract themselves in their cell phones, in some videos, or they took a car or a scooter and ran away from the house or the place, but they never sit alone. These type of the people are most afraid of sitting alone, because when they sit alone, these negativity silently creeps in their mind and take over their head, and they feel agitated within themselves. And even when they are sitting with themselves, they are blaming others all the time. When they are blaming others all the time, during that time, again they are creating negativity which is reaching to that person, and when that negativity reaches to that person, obviously that person will try to protect by again sending negativity to the first person. Therefore, when the first person is sitting with themselves, he or she is blaming to someone else in their loneliness place. During that agitated moment, he or she try to run away from himself or herself by distracting themselves to the mobile screen or taking a scooter and car and run away and meet someone. But we need to understand we cannot escape this negativity. If we make a habit of escaping this, it will come back to us. It will come back to us. Whenever you sit, it will come back to us. You always make a habit of distracting, then this negativity will collect inside you, and one day it will burst. And again the blame game starts. Or this negativity resides inside you and comes in the form of pain or something else, take some other form. So therefore, it is very important to sit with yourself by making a daily routine. After 2 days or 3 days, fix the days, fix the time, maybe 1.5 hours. It is important. Sit with yourself and check your filter of your brain and find out what negativity is going inside. See from where this negativity is coming, from which person. Look your past 2-3 days. What happens with that person? How can you come out of this negativity? Is making a mental apology, not physical. At that moment you are sitting alone at your home, you can make a mental apology, a thought process of apology to that person, and send it through the waves of your mind to that person. This will clear up the negativity, and it will takes you out of the agitated state of your mind. Accepting your weakness is the second point after apology, and try to chalk out a plan to improve on your weakness. It may be any type of habit. It may be a very bad habit that resides inside you and you are not able to control it, even you know that it is unethical or it is not good for you. So write this weakness on a notebook. Keep this self diary with you whenever you sit with yourself. This self diary, when you next time go to and sit with yourself, this weakness, you, when it is written, you will not forget it. And the plan, when you repeat the plans to cope with this weakness, you will find that whenever the again this weakness triggers through some triggers, the plan will start coming into your mind and you will recalling your plan all the way, and it will help you. Not when in 2 to 3 days you will become, this weakness will become very strongness, but you will see a little change that is happening in a positive progress. And when you repeat these plans that you made to tackle this weakness, mental weakness, this habit, an unethical habit like anger or anything else, or any habit, you will find that the patience is increasing. You have made a plan and you are trying to implement. You will be able to eradicate this weakness within 3 to 6 months. Now, when you have so much patience that you are able to tolerate for 3 to 6 months, after 6 months you have to only take care of the relapse, reoccurrence part. Now you have to, after 3 to 6 months, you have to make a plan of the relapsing part, reoccurrence part. You have to make a written plan. When it will come again, how can I will tackle this? So in this way, your weakness will become your strongness. And in both these types, first is a mental apology, and second is accepting the weakness and converting it into strength over a period of time. These two are very good factors to eliminate the mental negativity. And of course, it is happening only when you make a habit to sit with yourself in a lonely places at your home. If it is not available at your home, you can make a habit to go to a park somewhere where you are alone and sit with yourself and look back to your last 2 or 3 days. It is a very important habit, and once this habit is made and you follow the process, you will find that now this high stream of negative thought process in your mind is not as fast as it was. So you are able to handle it. Very well, and you will find that your nature and your attitude is becoming more and more gracious, full of thankfulness, and you are able to focus on the positives better than you ever did. I hope these are my personal opinions that may guide you in some way. These are my personal views that I had and I am trying to implement on myself. Thank you.